Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Alberta News and Views. I'm going to show you right here what all of us are dealing with Trudeau Media Corp in Canada. This is from today, from CTV National News. And this is only on social media. This is an apology, by the way, for spreading misinformation, disinformation, whatever you want to call it. This is only on social media. They didn't broadcast this on all of their regular news channels across Canada. Of course not. And they're not showing the video of what they did. Check this out. So last night, in a report on this broadcast, we presented a comment by the official opposition leader, Pierre Poilievre, that was taken out of context. It left viewers with the impression that Conservative non-confidence motion was to defeat the Liberals' dental care program. In fact, the Conservatives have made it clear the motion is based on a long list of issues with the Liberal government, including the carbon tax. A misunderstanding during the editing process resulted in this misrepresentation. We unreservedly apologize to Mr. Poilievre and the Conservative Party of Canada. We regret this report went to air in the manner it did. No, they regret that they got caught. And their lawyers told them that they had to do this because they did not broadcast this, like I said, on regular television, showing the video that they purposely spliced. It's ridiculous. A misunderstanding during the editing process? It was intentional. This is it right here. So these colored areas, I don't think I can blow this up. I can't. So it says that's why we need to put forward a motion. This is what Pierre Poilievre says, and I'm going to show you this in a sec. The colored is what they spliced. This isn't a misunderstanding. This is them editing it to manipulate the public. That's what this is. So this is the original right here.
That's why it's time to put forward a motion for a carbon tax election. That's why it's time to put forward a motion for a carbon tax election.
So what they did is they spliced it.
That's why
into this nonsense and put it in a segment to mislead Canadians.
That's why we need to put forward a motion. That's why we need to put forward a motion. That's why we need to put forward a motion.
They will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to get to their end goal. It is unbelievable the water that they carry for Justin Trudeau. Here is Pierre Poilievre talking about where the nickname Sellout Singh came from. Check this out.
The nickname was actually created by Sikhs who were criticizing Jagmeet Singh. Jagmeet Singh has sold out Canadians. He said he would be a voice for workers, and then he signed on to keep Justin Trudeau in power in order to get his $2.2 million pension. So here we are, we have to wait for an election until next year because that's when Jagmeet Singh gets his $2.2 million pension so that he can buy his fancy watches, cars, and Versace bags. I think the Liberals and the NDP, they really cared about Sikhs. They would actually focus on that rather than on protecting Jagmeet Singh from criticism, legitimate criticism for his appalling betrayal of Canadians that he was supposed to represent.
The reason I'm showing you this is because the media is trying to portray Pierre Poilievre as this bully, this name caller, which is why at the same time Jagmeet Singh tried to start a fight, I don't know, confronted a protester that called him out and said that he was a corrupt bastard. It's all part and parcel, with what is going on. Jagmeet Singh puts on a show and then they continue the narrative of Pierre Poilievre as a bully. He wants to get rid of everything, cuts, and he's name calling. So he is finding himself having to answer ridiculous questions saying Sellout Singh didn't come from me. It come from the Sikh community itself. And you're going to see this for a whole year or however long it'll take for us to actually get our election, if we ever get an election. And Justin Trudeau is on Stephen Colbert tonight, by the way, if you want to check that out. The polling for Jagmeet Singh is so bad. And the NDP party is broke. They are flat broke money-wise, by the way, as well. This is Jagmeet Singh's writing. This is from September 15th of 2024. Burnaby. It's really close with the Conservatives. And as time goes on, Jagmeet Singh could lose his seat. And we would all be better off without him, because he is a fake, a phony, and a liar. And he will do whatever it takes to get his golden pension. That is what this is all about. It is ridiculous. This was from Doug Ford today. He pretty much says, all of you homeless people, get off your ass and get a job, because there is work out there to do. It's time. For those of you that don't know, Canada is an absolute free fall economically, and because of the productivity, and because of how much it is costing taxpayers to support all of these newcomers in Canada. Doug Ford has had enough of it, because it is breaking Canada. Our standard of living in Canada, this is a fact, is declining every single day. All of our social programs are collapsing. And if you don't believe that, go visit a hospital. Go for a drive in every single major city in Canada, and you will see tents. You will not see the best country in the G7. That is for sure. Listen to this. This reminds me of Ralph Klein when he said, told the homeless people in Calgary to get out of town or get a job. Anyway, here we go.
Do you know what the best way to get people be able to get out of the encampments, get out of homeless? Get an application and drop it off one of these companies and start working. You need to start working if you're healthy. Bottom line, if you're unhealthy, I'll take care of you the rest of my life. Your life will take care of you. But if you're healthy, get off your ASS and start working like everyone else is. Very simple.
People have had enough. We are done. We're broke. Everybody in Canada is taxed close to 50%, if not over 50%, depending on where you are, what your tax bracket is. The cost of living here is astronomical. We've had enough. We've had enough for paying for everything. We want to take care of ourselves. This is ridiculous. I just want to show you one more little tidbit of what's going on in Spain. And the reason I'm showing you this is because what are the odds that all of these countries are all going through the exact same thing at the exact same time? It's ridiculous that people are still sleeping. The Spanish government shut down entire airports and chartered 8 planes to fly in more than 3,000 immigrants from Africa into Spain. The immigrants, almost all fighting-age men, were taken to taxpayer-paid hotels. The exact same thing that is going on in Canada. Taxpayer-paid hotels, because there is nowhere else to put them. So why are they coming here? Why are they bringing them in? Meanwhile, young Spaniards, just like the 18 to 25-year-old Canadians, they're in a housing crisis and they can't get any jobs. Exactly the same. Everybody needs to wake up and understand there is only one body to blame, and that is the government body. See British Columbia for details. British Columbia is broke financially. They are running a bazillion-dollar deficit. So how on earth is anybody even thinking of supporting that when it is unsustainable? Stop blaming your neighbors. Stop believing all of this social media nonsense. The problem is government policy. All roads lead to Western independence or provincial independence to dissolve the federal government. It is systemic corruption. The only way out of this mess is with complete reform at the community level. It is the only way. Buckle up. Follow me on Substack and Spotify. All of you out there, like, share, and take care.